What is up, people of YouTube? I am Matthew, and you're watching the Weather World channel. And in today's video, I should probably take my headphones off. I am coming in blaringly loud. In today's live stream, I should say, we are covering Major Hurricane Dorian and everything that it has to offer. Right now, it is absolutely pummeling the Bahamas, the Grand Bahama, all the lower Bahama Islands. It is getting to be very, very crazy. It's a Category 5 right now. And it is just turning its way towards Florida and the East Coast, and it's just getting to be a very messy situation. I'm going to just get into a better view here so that we can get some more organization in this live stream. Let's get off of this. Let's go here. Here we go. Alright, so this is, I guess, a good place to start. It's going to take a little bit to load. So we're just going to go through some analysis and some general pictures and some animations and some loops as to what this system is doing right now. Obviously we know, and I said this before, it's a Category 5 hurricane right now. It is very, very strong winds in excess of 185 miles per hour. Very strong Category 5. I saw a video where there was a person legitimately saying that it might have winds of 220 miles an hour or something, or some model was saying that it was going to have 220 mile an hour winds. Sounds absolutely insane. Let's look at some comments right here if there's any. It's really gnarly, yeah. Now, what's up, Storm Slatters? Everyone say hi to Storm Slatters. He's going to be my moderator and my amazing subscriber. And also, if you enjoyed this live stream, then make sure to smack that like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see more content just like this. I encourage you to check out all my other content, but anyways, let's get into this. So we're going to look through a few different loops first, and then we're going to do some analysis, further analysis, and I actually have something to show you. I have a very important document that I've prepared for you guys for this live stream, and it entails how I think Hurricane Dorian is going to behave based on a specific frontal boundary that's going to be arriving on the East Coast in the next few days. It's very complicated, but let's just get into how this system's looking. Now, this might take a while to load because my internet's been absolute crap lately. So if we can just get this working, that would be absolutely amazing. Meanwhile, I'll just look at some comments. We got 10 viewers in here. What's up, everyone? I'm just going to be covering Hurricane Dorian, Major Hurricane Dorian, and everything that's going to be doing over the next few days, what it's doing right now. It's obviously just pummeling the Bahamas right now. It's going absolutely crazy. But, yeah, our viewers are probably going to go up and down a little bit because I just posted this on Twitter, and people are just going crazy over this. So, anyways, 225 mile an hour winds gusts currently. Ooh, yeah. A lot of people and a lot of models are saying, not models. People are saying that this is a very strong Category 5. Actually, both are saying that. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm kind of in my own zone right now. Sorry. But like I said, this is taking a very long time to load. Let's look at some trajectory models while that's loading because we can't wait forever and ever. I'm going to try and cover as much as I can in this live stream so that you guys are not bored or you feel like, oh my god, he's not doing a good job. So, anyways, you can see right now, this is its current position. Now, I should probably reload this because this is definitely a little bit off. Okay, just upgrade to 285. Yeah, this is kind of off because the winds are definitely much stronger than 185 miles an hour right now. And it's definitely, it's still moving to the west and it's slowing down. It was at, I think, 8 miles an hour earlier today. Now it's down to 5 miles an hour moving west, straight west. Oh, God. Major Hurricane Dorian needs to be making a turn very soon or it's just going to slam directly into Florida, in which it's going to affect Florida. There's no doubt about it hitting Florida, at least on its eastern flank, on its eastern coast of Florida. There's no doubt that it's definitely going to hit it. There's already feeling some effects right now. I've heard some places have already had tropical storm force winds in the nearby islands to the east, just to the east of Florida, right in here. In fact, I'll use Epic Pen to outline it. So right in here, you got some islands. Actually, no, right about there. Already reporting tropical storm force winds. It's only going to get worse. Storm surge, everything, flooding, all that stuff is going to be just... It's going to be happening. It's going to be happening with the storm. It's a very serious situation. So, yeah, let's see where we've updated here. All right. I'm going to go back, actually. We're going to see if there's anything that hasn't changed. All right, so let's look at the intensity guidance. Actually, could you just go right here? So as of right now, Category 5, over the next, looks to be 24 hours, it is supposed to be downgraded to a Category 4. Nonetheless, still a very, very dangerous system, still a very dangerous storm. We're going to look at, actually, let's see if this is loaded. Okay, it's loaded a little bit. It's loaded just a little bit. Still loading. But anyways, going back to this, you can see over the next 36 hours, it is going to be downgraded to a Category 4, 24 to 36 hours. It's going to be down to a Category 4. Like I said, this is, oh god. Now, this right here, wind speeds in terms of knots is a little off, because winds are obviously over 190 plus miles an hour. Storm Sliders even said 220 miles an hour, so this is obviously a little off, so don't mind that. But yeah, Category 4, and it's going to go down from there. Now, I don't even know how I want to put this. Major Hurricane Dorian is stalling right now, and that is not good. Now, if we can hopefully get an image here. Okay, here we go. So, if we can just see how slow this storm has been moving over the past, like, 24-ish hours, it has really slowed down. If you guys don't know where the Bahamas is, I'm going to try and show you guys. This area right along here, this whole island chain, pretty much. You got the Grand Bahama right here. You got this island right here. Now, I'm not a geography expert, so please don't flag me on that. But you can see it's just slamming the Grand Bahama. It's just been going at the Turks and Caicos, even, tropical storm force winds even down there. But like I said, right over on this most eastern flank right here is where they're feeling the most tropical storm force winds. Jesus Christ. And the eye, you can see it. Now, I'm going to just show you guys the eye. I wish I could zoom in on this for you guys. Just look at that eye. It is just so well defined. So well defined. And the eye wall, obviously very strong. 200 plus mile an hour winds on that eye wall. I would even say maybe 225, 230 mile an hour winds on that eye wall. Oh my god. Just strong convection on all sides of this storm. Super, super strong convection on every single side of this storm. North, south, east, west, everywhere. It's just getting absolutely pummeled as we are making this live stream. As I'm recording this live stream, the Bahamas is just getting completely annihilated. And I've seen a few videos from there, and there was this one guy where he was not even near, like, he was probably on the most outer edge of the hurricane, not, like, probably right there, and the winds were already in excess of 140 plus miles an hour, and he was already on, like, he was only on the most outer flank, and it was just absolutely crazy. But yeah, you know what? Just for this live stream, so it doesn't irritate you guys, I'm gonna check comments on my phone and not on the computer, just so that it's not so, cluttered and disorganized. I'm gonna obviously mute the audio, so let's just do that. We have 5 watching right now. Oh my god, we have a lot of comments. Oh god. Alright, guys, we're gonna pause and we're gonna just look at some comments here real quick. It's really nice. There's some oscillations at the moment. General movement is west, though. Am I on TV? No, guys, no. Hoodoo Voodoo. You're not on TV. Don't worry about it. You're fine. Even though this could go on TV, I don't know. But Groovy, hey, what's up? Hey, I see myself. Cool, guys. NAM 3 kilometer gets down to 905 millibars. Yeah, it's definitely very strong. I think last I saw was a 910, or at least 911, still Category 5, very strong. 897 earlier, but it may have been corrected. Yeah, it's probably way down there. Looks like the live stream quality is okay. Hey, have you been to NAM, man? No. You mean the NAM, or, I don't know. Let's see, this is bad for people who actually walk on Bahamas. Yeah, this is pretty serious. This is a very serious situation. I'm just gonna get off of that so we're not. But yeah, this is a very serious situation. So yeah, and you can even see, I don't know if you guys can see this, and I just actually started picking up on this. You can see a wave of convection, which looks to have come from Major Hurricane Dorian's most outer flanks looks to have started developing over western parts of Florida. Not in the Panhandle, but over here it looks like. That may have... This looks like it was caused by Dorian somehow. Now, I do want to make a note real quick. Excuse me. There is a stationary front up here. Now, if you guys are weather geeks and you're like, oh my god, you know, you're not doing this right, well, just deal with it. But let's just... Oh god, these lines are so messed up. So, you know what? This line will be the stationary fronting. Okay, you guys are just gonna have to deal with it. But you guys can see this is gonna be a stationary front up here, and this is gonna play a very, very big role into why this system is stalling the way it's stalling, because the stationary front isn't going to be moving until most likely next Wednesday night going into next Thursday. Now, this is why it's stalling. There's nowhere else for this to possibly go, so it's just going to sit here and gain strength as it already has. You know, being Category 5, you're like, how much more can it strengthen? It's just going to sit here and turn and turn and turn. Category 5 going down to a Category 4. Still very strong as it turns off the Florida coast, the East Florida coast. It's just going to sit here. Now, I do have, like I said, I do have a special document to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys in just a little bit. But, like I said, there's going to be a cold front. Now, I'm going to do this the right way. There's going to be a cold front that's going to come from over here. It's not here right now, but it's way off in the northwest of the United States, right by Washington. There's the low pressure system by Washington State. You guys are probably like, how the heck is that relevant to Major Hurricane Dorian? How is that even going to affect it? Now, this document that I'm going to show you is going to show that this front, this low pressure system that that's in Washington State right now, all the way on the other side of the country, is going to influence Dorian's direction, influence its trajectory, as it heads into near South Carolina, heading into North Carolina. Now, like I said, I've done a ton of analysis. On this before the live stream even started. But yeah, and we're obviously gonna do more analysis here. This isn't gonna be like an end all be all. I might make another live stream on this. We'll see, but yeah. So, like I said, the eye is still very well defined. Let's look at another filter if we can, getting rid of that. Oh, I don't like how it does that. See, that's for a whole different video. Oh god, that thing is so irritating. But anyways, let's just see here if we can load that. Hopefully this doesn't take another 5 minutes to load, because if it does, I'm going to be very mad. This is not sponsored by Coke, by the way. If you guys are like, oh my god, are you sponsoring that? No. I just like Coke. The drink. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyways, let's look at some more comments as this loads. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna take a while. Oh, Jesus Christ, what is wrong with this thing today? Yeah, let's look at some more comments. Let's go to... where should we go? Oh, God, I don't know. Let's just wait for this to load, and I'll look at some more comments. Let's just do this. Sorry, man, gotta go. Chicken in the oven. See you, Hoodoo Voodoo. I like that name. That's actually pretty creative. Yeah, see you later. Let's see. Truth above all. Seems like all the HARP and chemtrail spring is having its effect. Weather modification is a weapon. Oh, boy. I've never been to NAM. Oh, I forgot. You can't say chemtrails. I'm not gonna comment on that. Even though you're like, Matthew literally just commented on it. I'm just gonna stay silent on all that. On all the HARP stuff. I'm not gonna give my opinion here, because... yeah, I'm just gonna be quiet. So anyone that mentions HARP or anything, just don't. I mean, if you do, then I'm just not gonna say anything. So, this is not the place to be discussing that. I'm sorry, just no. But anyways, as this loads slowly but ever so surely, thanks AT&T or not AT&T, whatever, my internet. We've already looked at this, so we can X that out. All right, you know what? Forecast. Okay. I don't know if I should show it on here. Now, alright. You know what, guys? Here's what I'm going to do. Listen to me, and listen to me very closely. I'm going to try and mirror my phone so that I can show you guys this document. Or I can use this. Now I'm going to show you guys, and I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a choice. So just give me a second to mirror my phone up with the computer. Let's just hope there's no like personal information on here first. Okay, I think we're fine. We're fine. So just bear with me. I'm not gonna, go away or anything. I'm just gonna try and mirror this. Excuse me. Should be coming up any second. Yep, there it is. All right, let's just get out of that for just a second if we can. There we go. All right. I'm just gonna show you guys what I have. Okay. You guys may have just seen that flash. Hold on just a minute. Just a little longer, guys. Just a little longer. I'm going to put it right up here. Just for a second. Okay. And, okay. I think we're ready. I think we're good to go. Now, let's just open this up and see if it works. Alright, guys. Oh, my God. This looks horrendous. Alright, so I'm just going to put this over here because I know my face cam is, like, over there. I know where it is on the screen. But, do you guys like this better? Or would you want me to draw it on here? Like, just do a little bit of comparison. Do you like this? Or this? This? Or this? So you could say, this will be number 1. This drawing will be number 1. And this will be number 2. So you want the Google Doc or do you want the drawing? Put a 1 or 2 in chat. Yep, this will be 1. Yep, and this will be 2. So just put it in the chat. I'll look in just a second. So, yeah, because what I want to do is I want to show you guys what this, where this front system is and how it's going to influence Dorian, because it's very important in predicting its trajectory. We know that it's going to end up hitting Florida's eastern coast, east coast, I don't want to say eastern coast, I'm way too professional, but, it's going to end up, hitting the east coast of Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, and then it's going to go out to sea and, die off eventually. But this is very important in determining when that specific turn is going to happen, if it's going to go into South Carolina and North Carolina, or if it's not even going to make landfall at all. This is very, very important information to determine, because if we don't determine this information, a lot of lives lie at risk, and it's just nothing good. But yeah, so I'm just going to look at the chat, actually. How could I do that, actually? Actually, let's just go to Streamlabs. Forget it. Forget it. Alright, we got 5 people in here still. Awesome. Alright, so, this is not a conspiracy stream. Let's keep away from those, please. Thank you. You know what? Thank you, Storm Sliders. That's a pretty good map. Thanks. What's up, Stolen Gamer? Zolan Gamer. Sorry, said it wrong. How you doing? The low-end tropical force wind probabilities are beginning to stretch into the northeastern I-95 corridor. Yeah, they're getting there. They're getting there. I've heard of at least 55-mile-an-hour gusts on some parts of the eastern Florida. So yeah, our viewers have definitely dropped off. That's okay. That's fine. We still have 3 people in here. That's all right. That's all right. That's all good. I'm not about the views. I'm not about the views. Anyways, so it doesn't look like I. Wait, did I get a number? Hold on a second. Let's see. Talent on deaf to some friends. What is... Wait, I gotta read these comments. Hold on a second. This is bad for people who actually want... Yeah, dude. Word up, I feel you. I have no war in me. 1010 deaf recommending to some friends. Sorry, man. Okay. Yeah, you know what, guys? I think I'm just gonna... I'm gonna show you guys on here. I'm gonna show you guys the map. How about that? You know what? I'm just gonna show you guys the map. So... just pull this up. Actually, let's get out of this and then do that. There we go. Let's put that in full screen. That should show, I hope. If I think my face cam might be in the way. It might be in the way. You know, let's move it over here a little bit. There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you guys what this is. So I'm gonna move my mic a little bit over here. There we go. All right. So. I just moved, as you can see, right about there. Alright, so you guys see this right here, right? It says an L. The L means low pressure. Now, this is where a low pressure system is currently residing as of right now. You guys are like, how is this gonna relate to anything? So this is okay. I'm gonna think about how I can say this. This low pressure system right here is gonna end up going right here, which is going to influence where Dorian goes down here. Now, this is where it is now, and this is where it's going to be Monday. It's going to start developing just a little bit as a cold front, just a small one, It's not going to be too bad, but, you know, it'll be there. And then going from Monday into Tuesday, there's going to be a high pressure ridge that's located in the northern parts of Utah, southern Idaho. And what that's going to do is it's going to cause this low pressure system to stall just a little bit. Now, the speeds at which it's going to go at are seriously important, in especially the models and whatever, because it determines how long it's going to take to go from here to here, which ultimately affects Dorian right here. I hope. Okay, is it freezing? I'm like looking at my thing. Okay, it's fine now. But anyways, yeah, it does freeze every now and then. So if you guys see like the screen freeze or whatever, then that's not really something I can help right now. Sorry. But yeah, and then Tuesday it's gonna be a stationary front. There's also gonna be a trough right here. There's actually gonna be two of them, one here and one here, and this stationary front is going to merge with these two troughs, and it's going to become a really powerful cold front system. And behind that cold front system is going to be high pressure. Again, that doesn't really matter right now, but it's just going to end up doing that. So by Tuesday going into Wednesday, it makes a giant jump according to most of the models that I've looked at so far on the National Weather Service website, and yeah, basically on the National Weather Service is really all I looked at for now, but, you know, their stuff is pretty accurate, I'd say. So, yeah, going into Wednesday, it's going to be a very powerful cold front system that's going to extend all the way from Ohio, like, you know, all the way up in Canada, mind you, from Canada going all the way down to Oklahoma, and then going back up. It's probably going to turn itself into a backdoor cold front in some ways. Because it loops around like that. But yeah, this will probably become stationary over here. This part of the cold front most likely won't matter. It'll probably break off and become its own low pressure system. Meanwhile, this will march over from Wednesday going into Thursday. This is going to move into Dorian's path. So Dorian, by Thursday, is going to be right over here, touching Georgia and South Carolina. This is Thursday. This is next Thursday. Not, you guys know what I'm talking about. So, Thursday, it's going to be right off the coast of Georgia and South Carolina, right around here, as a Category 4, quite possibly a weak Category 4, strong Category 3 by that point. This is Thursday. So, by Thursday afternoon, this is when the issues start to happen. Now, I want to note that before this even arrives, you guys can look on the National Weather Service, website yourself. You're probably like, oh, well, there's a high pressure system right here. Isn't it going to go around the high pressure system? Actually, I should probably move it this way. There we go. Does that help? You guys are probably like, where'd Matthew go? Well, here I am. Here, let's just actually move that a little bit. There we go. Let's just check that. Okay. All right, I think you guys can see me. But anyways, so yeah, going into Thursday afternoon, the bottom portion of this front is set to stall because there's already talking about right now, ignore the map. There's a stationary front just to the north of Dorian, which is stalling it right now, mind you. And it's going to stay there until Thursday. And I think I might have said something different earlier, but Thursday. It's going to stay there until Thursday. Until this cold front system moves through, deletes the high pressure, deletes the stationary front, and carries Dorian away through South and North Carolina and out to sea. It's not going to affect the Northeast. It's not going to affect New York, Maine, Connecticut, even though they might have some tropical storm force effects. Maybe in Massachusetts, like in maybe Rhode Island or whatever, maybe in those most eastern portions of the state. But besides that, there's going to be little to no effects. There might be some rip current. Well, there will be rip currents from this storm, in New Jersey, maybe up through Maine, just rip currents. There's no there's no storm surge that's expected. They might get some high wind watches, but honestly, I don't think that this will be too big of a problem for the Northeast. So if you live in the extreme Northeast United States, you don't have to worry about this, except for maybe a few rip currents and some 25 to 30 mile an hour gusts. That's really it, because this is going to be out to sea. It's not going to be heading towards you guys. So according to 100% of the models, normally I say 80 or 90. This time it's 100. But anyways, and then this cold front system is just going to proceed, off the East Coast on a Friday, and Dorian's going to be pretty much all gone by then, and no threat to the U.S. by that point. But like I said, the speed and the angle of attack of this cold front system is what's going to directly influence if it's going to slam into South Carolina and North Carolina as a Category 3 or 4, or if it's going to not even make landfall at all. It's going to come close. Now, it's not debate as to if it's going to affect it. It's a matter of if the eye wall, or the most powerful part of the storm, is going to make landfall on the most eastern portions of South Carolina and North Carolina, in which there should be watches and warnings already issued there. I gotta check, but there should be watches and warnings with, like hurricane warnings already in effect for those regions along the coast. But yeah, excuse me, but yeah, this is pretty serious, because the models by themselves, without any of this, are saying that it's not going to make direct landfall. Well, some of the models are saying it's not going to make direct landfall, and some of them are saying that it is, and it's just very confusing, but this is just what I think. This is just what... Why is it freezing? What is happening? No, don't freeze on me, don't do this. There we go. Jesus Christ. Wow, okay. That was a really... That was bad leg. But anyways, yeah, so if the models can get more concise as to what this low pressure system is going to be doing over the next few days, then we're definitely going to have a better forecast for Dorian. Because if... Here's the two scenarios that'll play out with this. Either A, the cold front system doesn't make it in time for Dorian, and it hits South Carolina, or... not hit South Carolina, makes landfall in South Carolina, its eye wall and its eye pass over South Carolina completely, and heads into North Carolina, the most central and eastern portions like this, and then loop out, because then that puts Virginia, Maryland, New Jersey, and Delaware at risk. But that's only if it doesn't arrive in time. If it's slower than they project it to be, then that's what's going to happen, is it's going to have a higher chance of actually making landfall in South and North Carolina. It's probably a higher chance of making landfall in South Carolina, especially on the northeastern parts of South Carolina, and then moving into North Carolina, not such as to make landfall there too, which would make no sense to me. But then scenario two would mean that it arrives in time, maybe quicker than expected, and it doesn't make landfall in South and North Carolina, and it still impacts it. But what I mean by landfall is the eye, like the eye has to pass over land in order for it to make landfall, or the eye wall, it's a bunch of technical stuff. But anyways, it's going. Scenario 2 would be that it doesn't make landfall at all. It still affects South and North Carolina, but it doesn't make landfall and continues out to sea on a more eastern trajectory, out to, the northern Atlantic. But like I said, it's very crucial that the models get this kind of stuff right, because if it doesn't, then that could mean all the difference of it impacting South Carolina, North Carolina, or not even impacting hardly any of it at all, because the storm is going to start turning. Here's what I'm saying. If you guys don't see this right here, this is its current position. You guys are like, oh my god, there's no Bahamas right here. Well, I mean, that's the map. Just, I did my math, okay? But anyways, this is the current position. It might be even a little bit more west than this, by just a little bit, like I said, because it's moving a lot more slowly. But, yeah. It's very bad. It's very, very, very bad. Yeah, I'm just making sure everything can be seen. Yeah. So, hope you guys understand that. I really hope you guys, understand that. Dorian in the front, yeah. But anyways, let's get out of this somehow. Let's just do that. Let's close out of this. Let's go to Streamlabs and just see what's going on here. Let's just shift ourselves back around here. Holy cow. Alright, let's just go through the chat here. I'm going to move this a little bit. There we go. Whoop! Alright. So, let's see. Where did I leave off? I would have gone to the science on rapid intensification, but I feel that would have wasted energy. Hurricane hunters en route. Yeah, no, the hurricane hunters have been, you know, through this many, many times. And also, just a fun fact, I think it was the other day, I think it was like a day or two ago, there was a hurricane hunters mission. What the, wait, skip frames detected, oh no. Okay, I'm just like making sure that my stream is okay, because sometimes it gives me error messages. But anyways, going back to the point here, I'm just going to go out of this. So, the other day, the hurricane hunters went out and did their routine mission through Hurricane Dorian, and it was actually the first all-female crewed mission for any hurricane hunter mission ever. So it was the first mission where it was all female, which is, you know, very good, very good. You know, like, it's actually, like, it's crazy that, it's amazing that that's happened. You know, like, it should have happened much earlier. Honestly, it's a long history lesson as to why it's happening now, but, like, you know, I'm glad that it's happened. You know, we got our first all, you know, female, or all women, hurricane hunter crew, through the Hurricane Dorian, as you would say. So, yeah, it was pretty cool. Just a fun fact, I guess. But yeah, they've been doing routine missions through, in and out of Dorian, and they've been deploying a lot of dropsondes. If you guys don't know what a dropsonde is, it's a little device that captures like air temperature, pressure, wind speed, wind direction, measures basically all the weather principles, and they drop it, you know, as they're flying through the storm, mind you, you know, and even into the eye to find out exactly where the center of that eye is. Uh-oh, is that still showing? Oh god. All right, let's get rid of that. There we go. But like, just to find out different features with the storm, they drop sondes, these little instruments, and they get all their measurements that way, and that's how we're seeing, you know, stuff happen. Like, you guys know what I mean. Yeah. But anyways, let's just take a nice little sip of Coke. Anyways, let's just see here if we can get a different loop going on here. Visible high resolution. You're going to take 1,000 years to load, I think. And also, I should address this. You've got some drawing skills. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Storm Sliders. Definitely. Yeah. So, anyways, it's very interesting. Alright, so let's look at some models. You know, let's just look at some models just to bring this up a little bit, because this takes forever to load, like I've said for like the third time. So, here we go. I think this is all loaded up. 15 Zulu Sunday. What is it now? I think, you know what, we'll just roll it. So right now, like I said, 911 millibars. It's probably something way lower than that right now. It's probably close to like maybe 905, possibly under 900, 895, which is absolutely astronomical for a hurricane. And I've heard that this will be one of the strongest Atlantic hurricanes in decades, as they're claiming, but like I said, it's very, very strong. It's almost a high-end Category 5 as of right now, like I've stated before. It's crazy. But, yeah. So, let's just look at some models right now. This is the HMON model. If you don't know where I'm looking at this is tropicaltidbits.com. I'm just going to highlight this so that you guys can see that. Actually, wait, you guys can't see that because there's a thing in the way. Well, yeah, just tropical and then tidbits.com. That's where you would go. Just pronunciation, because you guys can't see that because of the live bar in the way, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, look at the HMON model from right now. 911 millibars. This is the Bahamas right here, the Grand Bahama, and then got another island over here. Again, I'm not a geography expert, but anyways, going through Sunday, going into Monday, you can see it just barely moves. And it starts to increase in pressure just a little bit. It's not too significant, but like I said, most of the models agree that it will be, downgraded to a category 4 by tomorrow. Still very strong, but as it gets, closer to land and it moves more onshore, then it's obviously going to weaken just a little bit. From here, this is the strongest it's possibly ever going to get is today. From here, it's just going to be a weakening trend, but it's going to be very slow. So like I said, going into Monday is going to be a very insane day because you can already see, according to the HMOM model, rain bands are just going to start pummeling, the eastern parts of Florida even more than they are right now. You can see they expect a band of rain, a convective band of rain, with possible flooding threats and tornado threats, because usually when hurricanes move on shore, there's a ton of convection, helicity, and vorticity, and all this stuff that can happen. Tornadoes do and often form in hurricanes, inside of hurricanes, in the convective bands, inside and out, and it can be a very deadly situation. You can have a storm moving at 75 miles an hour, maybe even more than that, maybe 100 miles an hour, and a brief spin-up tornado of maybe an EF2 status, just spinning around like a merry-go-round, and it can just be a very bad situation on top of the winds that are probably in excess of 160 miles an hour. You'll just never see it coming, and it'll just be a very strong microburst, and a downburst combined. It's insane. So as we go into the later parts of Monday, you can already see that it's very close, if not touching the Florida, the eastern Florida coast right down here, just to the south by a few hundred miles of Panama Beach. Or I'm sorry, not Panama Beach, Daytona Beach. Jesus Christ. But like I said, it increases in pressure to about 930 millibars. Like I said, still very strong. Still looks like it has a very defined eye. But like I said, from here, it's only going to get weaker and weaker as time goes on. So going into Tuesday, it begins to get downgraded to a category 3, roughly. It starts making its way up the Florida coast. So it will eventually run into Daytona Beach. Whether it makes landfall, like the eye actually ends up going over a specific part of Florida and makes landfall, is still up in the air, but we will see according to this model. It comes very close right here, 949 millibars, a ton of convective development along Florida, and this is going in, this is Tuesday, 18 Zulu, and this is probably the more afternoon hours going into Tuesday. You can see the convective bands just expand stronger and stronger. Looks like it's might even hit Key West. Not as strong, but whatever. So going here, 953, 957, it starts to get pretty disorganized according to the HMON. Looks like the most southern flank is expected to start getting ripped apart because, there's really nothing here but land. It's going to start getting fed off of the waters in this region right here, right off the coast of eastern Florida, because, there's land right here, and there's obviously no support for the storms on land, so the most southern part of the storm will be choked off for a little while. And then Wednesday going into Thursday, you can see 968, 967 begins to drop and go up a little bit. This is Wednesday. You can see it's still... You can see how much it's moved, hardly anything. It's not going to just be a one-day event. This is going to be a 2 to 3 day event with Florida. Just getting absolutely pummeled by rain, feet and feet upon, feet and feet. A ton of storm surge, a ton of storm surge, a ton of flooding, a ton of winds, all the usual threats from a Category 5 hurricane. It's just going to be insane. And then going Wednesday, going to Thursday, it finally, well, not finally, it unfortunately makes its way into the on the east coast of Georgia, and Georgia's up here. I can just circle that for you. Right. Oh Jesus, that was there we go. So right along here, this is the east coast of Georgia. Oh geez. Okay, but you can say 968. You can see the eye starts to get pretty choked off because it's closer to land and there's really nothing else supporting it besides the waters, which are progressively going to get cooler and cooler as it moves northward. So yeah, going to Thursday, later parts of Thursday, This is going to be South Carolina. Now, this is the big one right here. 973 is going to be probably a very weak Category 2, a strong Category 1, roughly. So, like I said, whether it's a hurricane or tropical storm or major or not, it's still important that we know if it's going to make landfall or not, because this is going to be affecting millions and millions of people along the coast and even inland by a few hundred miles. All the way over here, you can even see, this is probably like 400, 500 miles inland, roughly, where it's expected to make an impact. Winds in excess of 30, 35 miles an hour, even on the most outer flanks, are possible and are pretty much guaranteed, I should say, with this storm. So going into Friday, you can see 965. Actually, it starts to get it starts to get a little bit stronger. There's a little bit of a burst in energy going into Friday as it goes into South Carolina, going into North Carolina. Now it would be in North Carolina by Friday, right along the coast. This is going to be like another Hurricane Matthew, pretty much, when it reaches the Carolinas, because I remember that's what Hurricane Matthew did. It just went right along the Carolinas and just caused absolute mayhem. But anyways, going in Friday into Saturday, 964, 68, and it just gets progressively weaker as it moves northeast. It's gonna be going west, northwest, north, northeast, and then east northeast. Oops. And then that would be that. And my microphone almost dropped. That's tough. But anyways, let's see here. Alright. Let's look at some comments right here real quick. So, you got some drawing skills. Alright. Second strongest. Yeah, it's crazy. Tied with Wilma Gilbert and Labor Day 1935. Yeah. Oh yeah, thank you. Cause yeah, me and Storm Sliders text a little bit, so yeah, thanks for reminding me about that comment. Alan Allen is all that remains about at 109 miles an hour. Yep. You should look at the significant tornado parameter for that time. Still a hurricane, still dangerous. Yeah. It's going to be absolutely crazy. What is that cat AF of right now? Can you specify? Wait, cat AF of right now. Wait, if you could specify, that would be good. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm not extremely smart in all areas, but anyways, it probably goes over the Gulf Stream. Jack Steffen's currently in Cat 5. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Oh, you mean the details? Yeah. Well, thank you, Storm Sliders, for providing that. My brain's just really backwards a lot of times, so I'm really sorry. I apologize. So, yeah, like I said, okay, now that it's loaded a little bit, you can just see how, even with visible, and it's starting to get darker, obviously, because it's 4:51, it's 5:51 Eastern time right now, and it's just starting to get dark, but you can just see how fast those cumulonimbus are just firing. They're just firing and just, hundreds and hundreds of times around that main circulation, the center of pressure, which is around, I'd give it about 905 millibars as of right now, especially right near that eye, is just going to be, oh my god, it's just so sluggish. There's like minimal wind shear to really drive this thing off course or to destroy it right now, so it's just going to remain strong for the next 2 days, but like I said, Wednesday and Thursday is when it's going to really start to die down, becoming Category 2, Category 1, still dangerous, but then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's just going to move off, more Friday night going into Saturday and Sunday. It's really going to weaken and probably become a tropical storm by Sunday, and then move off and become absolutely irrelevant over that specific period of time. So, anyways, Storm Sliders was saying we should look at some tornado parameters, in which we could very well do that. So, let's do that real quick. If this were to work. Oh, okay, we definitely do not want that. So let's go to forecast, severe weather. Alright, yeah, we're just going to look at some tornado parameters real quick, because like I said, with hurricanes comes a very large tornado threat. Very, very large tornado threat. I'm surprised they didn't put like a slight down here. I'm really surprised they didn't put a slight down here. That seems kind of off, but okay. convective. Oh, shoot. Wrong one. Wrong one. Here we go. So let's go down here. There we go. Mesoanalysis. Let's go to... Alright. I gotta get my bearings here. Significant tornado. Fixed layer. I'm just gonna look through this real quick. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna double check the chat to see... let's see. Orlando will most likely not be in the eye wall. Yeah, Orlando is most definitely not going to be affected by this too badly. Because, I mean, here's the thing. The eye wall is going to... Here, I'll show you just so that we're on the same page. So, yeah, the eye wall you can see is right around here. That's probably a little bit broad, and oh Jesus Christ, this mic is being ridiculous right now. But anyways, the eye wall is more like right around here, and it's going to make its way up through here, and it's gonna just lick. It's gonna lick the eastern coast of Florida, but Orlando and all these areas to the west are probably just gonna feel some rain, definitely. Flooding will definitely be an issue. Now, here's the thing. Anywhere, I'm just going to circle where Florida is at the most risk. You can see right along here, right along the most eastern parts of Florida, east central parts of Florida is where you're going to feel hurricane force winds, flooding. Storm surge is going to be obviously more in the coastal areas because storm surge doesn't go that far inland. I mean... Maybe, like, with Lake Okeechobee, there might be some swelling with the water levels there and surrounding lakes. So, storm surge could maybe be a problem there. But it would be a more significant problem along the coast okay, that's not the coast, but right along there. But anywhere in this area in blue right here is where you're going to feel the hurricane force winds. Anywhere to the west here... you're probably going to feel some tropical storm force winds of about 60 miles an hour and some, you're obviously going to have the tornado threats because the outer bands, the outer convective bands and the cells that are going to form on the outside of the hurricane are going to have some strong abilities to do all sorts of madness, with, tornadoes and flooding and hail and all that stuff with what a regular what the regular supercell would do. So anywhere, if you live along the west coast of Florida, don't think you're exempt from this. You're still going to get affected, but it's not going to be as strong, but it's still not something you should take, not seriously. Like, you should still take it seriously is what I'm trying to say. So, anyways, let's get back here to the comments. Man, why are we talking about Hurricane Matthew? Well, I mean, okay. So, Hurricane Matthew, it didn't follow this exact trajectory, but Hurricane Matthew, like, here's the thing. What Hurricane Dorian is going to end up doing is, hitting the Carolinas, and that's what Hurricane Matthew did, and probably a ton of other storms, but that's really the only reference that I made to it. It's in no way the same as Hurricane Dorian. Well, it was a hurricane, but like I said, it's not... I'm trying to figure out a way to say this. It's not gonna be that relevant to this. But anyways, I'm sorry about that. So, yeah, let's see here. But it's possible to get into the rain bands. True, that's very true. Took a similar projected track. Thank you, Storm Slider. See, this is why he's my moderator and my loyal subscriber, because literally, you're the best. You're like the best subscriber, Storm Sliders. But tropical storm force winds will be felt well into western Florida if the westernmost track is taken. That, yes. Or if the multiple eye wall replacement cycles take place between now and then. Yeah, like I said, these models have got to make up their minds, and they got to make it up soon, because like when this storm makes its turn, it's really, really going to affect whether it hits or makes landfall in Florida or the Carolinas and all that stuff. It really makes a difference. Just the slightest details make the biggest difference. But anyways, let's just select, what's this? Let's see. Oh, it's this one. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to show you guys again. I'm going to show you guys again what this is. So, I'm going to reference the front I was showing you guys earlier. This document right here. You see that? See the document right here? I'm going to reference that a little bit now. So, this is where I got my information from. I should probably do a little bit more research, but this is what I got it from. This is from wpc.ncep.noaa.gov. As you can, well, you can't see it, but that's what it says. from NOAA, dang it. Okay, so you could see that. If we can scroll down, I hope we can. I hope you guys can see this. I hope the live bar isn't, like, in the way. But, anyways, this is where it is right now. This is the low pressure system I'm concerned with right now. It doesn't even look that relevant, right? It doesn't even look that relevant. But what's going to happen is, I'm going to just make this a little bit skinnier, is it's going to follow this trajectory. At least, the center of low pressure itself is going to follow this trajectory, roughly. And it's going to go up here, like that. Which means that when this cold front develops underneath it, it's going to influence everything here. You can see, this is the map right now. You can see this is Dorian right here. This is the high pressure system I was talking about. And this is the stationary front I was talking about right here. Now, when this little stinker comes along, it's basically going to get rid of this high pressure system and or overtake the high pressure system and overtake the stationary front, or basically congeal them together, so that, well, not, yeah, it'll congeal them together, and then that'll cause Hurricane Dorian to be released from its chamber, I guess you could call it, because it's going to be very slow moving, you know, it's going to be in its own little thing, and it's going to release it, take it to the northeast, and out to sea this way. But I hope you guys can at least understand a little bit of what I'm saying. So, yeah, here, we'll keep that for now, just in case for later. Let's look at let's see, which model should I look at? Let's look at the GFS and see what that says. Honestly, let's see what that says. Okay. Yeah, the GFS, it's a lot more broad, and it can't be guaranteed that it's right every time, or like at all, but you know, it's still good to compare models just to see, or weather models, to just see what's going to be happening. So, yeah. Meanwhile, we'll just look at some comments here. Well, I don't know about the BST. I don't know about the best. That could either save Florida or make it much worse. That is very, very true. Yeah. Alright, so we're loading a little bit here on the GFS. Just a little bit. Okay, let's just load this all the way through if we can. Because if you don't know what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get rid of these pink, you know, boxes. Because pink means that the loop isn't ready. Or the frame isn't ready. So once they all go away, or at least most of them, you can guarantee a solid loop for your model. But this is just letting you know that it's still loading. So as you see them going away, that's what it's doing. So anyways, it looks like we have most of them here. So we're going to just do this. So let's just see what the GFS is saying. GFS, going into tomorrow, 952 millibars. Don't really think that's a little off. It's just a little bit, but like I said, the GFS isn't that accurate. We're still gonna look at it though. The GFS is okay. It's fine. Some people will say, "Oh, I love the GFS," but for me, I like more detailed models that show more information instead of the more broad picture. You know what I'm saying? So going it like with the GFS, this is obviously like this is what it says. Like forecast hour 6, it's already a category like 4, strong category 3. Like I don't think so. I don't think so. But this is before it even hits. So this is where it is now. You can see, and I just went here. So GFS is saying that it's not even the right category, which is already a red flag that, you know, is it going to be right about the future. So anyways, looking at the GFS, I guess, we're just going to see where it takes it. You know, not necessarily in terms of strength, but just where it takes it. So it looks like it takes it right up the coast, and then Oh, it just touches North Carolina. Oh, it just kisses it. Look at it. Like, you see all these islands out here? You see them? Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a ton of them right in here. Especially, I'm just going to show you guys these islands right here in North Carolina, the most outer portions, the most outer islands are the ones at the most risk from this storm. So if you live on the most outer, excuse me again, jeez, I've been burping a lot, but yeah, if you live on these most outer islands, or even just like in here in general, like just this entire area, I'm sorry, literally, I'm just gonna circle this entire area. You can just see this is where you're gonna have your greatest risk, because it's, according to the GFS at least, it's going to, you know, make landfall in North Carolina and then move up this way. Let's just see if it actually does that. So, yeah. Let's just... Yep, that's where it takes it. That's literally where it takes it. Okay, so I was just looking at it. Yep, it really hammers South Carolina. It just gets North Carolina right on the dot. You can see the center of low pressure, which would be what is the eye. That would be the eye. And you can see it just crosses right over those islands, which is technically landfall into the United States. So, yeah, this is insane. This is definitely crazy. But looks like the GFS takes it more inland, which is definitely not good. You want to stay as far away from it as possible, but, you know, we're looking at logistics here. Let's look at the CMC, just see what that says too. Again, it's more of a broad model, so don't think, you know, I'm looking for strength or anything. I'm just looking for general path similarities, I guess you could say. And while that's loading, I'm going to check some comments. The Outer Banks, thank you. My God. Oh, jeez. Alright, so, alright, it's statistically second best weather model. Yeah, it's crazy. The GFS has saved my bacon a few times. Yeah, you know what? Like I said, I'll say the GFS is pretty good because it's a very famous and well-known model. I'll give it that. It's a very, very good model. In terms of the path, in terms of the strength, it's there. It's definitely there. But it's not going to get it right every time, and nor does really any model. You know, it'll have a consistency in terms of when it gets it right or whether it gets it wrong. But the GFS is pretty solid when it comes to both of those, I'd say. But yeah, hurricane warnings have been issued for Florida's easternmost counties as of 6 p.m. hourly advisory. Yeah, actually, let me check on that. Hold on, I'm gonna see weather.gov. Gotta work around my mic a little bit. Yeah, look at this. I don't know if you guys can see that. Just look at that. I hope I can zoom in. I'm gonna see if I can zoom in with this. Alright. So let's just go over here a little bit. Or I could just literally select it. And then zoom out a little bit. There we go. Yeah, you can see hurricane warnings. Melbourne, Palm Bay, Vero Beach, Fort Pierce, Stewart. And then further inland, you got tropical storm watches, which, like I said, very interesting. And then hurricane local statements look to have been issued. I think... Let me check that. Hold on. Because Tampa looks like... Huh. Yeah, Orlando... Oh, jeez. I'm trying to think about how I can put this. Okay. You know what? Let's go back. Like I said, hurricane warnings for the most outer islands you can see. And then storm surges. You can see storm surge right along the coast right there. So it's good that they've issued that now, because this storm... Even though it's slow, it is coming. It's going to eventually arrive, you know, at some point. So, anyways, let's just see what else here. So, right. Alright. So now we know that short-term forecast. I'm trying to know what else there is. High surf advisory. Actually, storm surge watch flood warning. Wait a minute. What do they have flood warnings? Let's see. I'm going to try and see where they got all these warnings at. At least the ones that I can't see, because I know they have to have flood warnings too. A river flood warning. Okay, a river flood warning. Okay. The St. John's River at a store. Okay. Probably said that way wrong. Oh, it's already reached minor flood stage. See? It's already... Okay, I'm going to highlight this. Yeah. The St. John's River at a store, and this is in Florida, has reached minor flood stage. So, this is proof that Hurricane Dorian is already affecting Florida as of right now. So, it's not like it's going to affect it. It is already affecting it. So, yeah, the river is forecast to continue to rise through the coming week. The extent of flooding will be highly dependent on the eventual path of major Hurricane Dorian. Residents along the river should be prepared for flooding and keep up with the latest forecasts, or aka evacuate. Get the heck out of there. There's been a ton of evacuations. There should be. But yeah, additional river rises are expected beyond the 5 days of the forecast, and flooding could become more significant. I think they should change that to will become more significant, because there's no ifs, buts, or whats. It will be more significant, depending on the track of Dorian. Yeah, it's going to be more significant somehow. You know, it's not... Like I said, oh, Jesus. You know, I just thought of something. Let's go to Tropical Tidbits again. Hold on. You guys are probably like, why do you have so many tabs open? Well, I just want to see something. Hold on. I want to look at the... I want to look at this for a second. Okay, this is something different. Let's just wait for this to load, hopefully. Eventually. Oh, is it not here? That's awkward. Okay. I'm surprised they should have it as Major Hurricane Dorian, but you know what? Whatever, it's fine. I'm trying to see. Where did they have that at? Did they have that on the National Weather Service website? Hold on. I might be looking in the wrong spot. Because what I'm trying to look for is I'm trying to look for the rainfall totals for from Major Hurricane Dorian. Oh, jeez. All right. So tropical storm read more. Maybe this will get me it. Here we go. There it is. Oh, this is wind speed probabilities. Never mind. There it is. All right. So holy crap, that is really zoomed in. Okay. Oh, jeez. Where's a scale for this? Do we have a scale? Do we have a scale for this? Okay, we do. Alrighty then. This is promising. Jesus. Not really. Alright. At least I got it. So, anyways. So, the center, or Dorian, I should say, is... Let's change this to black. Is right around here. So, it is really pummeling the Grand Bahama as of right now. Actually, I should probably make that a little bit more clean. Alright, let's do that. So we got that. That's Dorian right there. And then it looks as if you live on the eastern coast of Florida, this is what the National Weather Service, or NOAA, I should say, is saying right now, is that if you live inland, you can expect up about a ½ foot of rain. And then if you live on the most eastern coast of Florida, right along the Atlantic coast, you can expect around between 6 to 10 inches of rain, so almost a foot of rain. Especially in the low-lying areas, you could expect even more than that. I'd say maybe a good 1.5 feet. Because it looks like this is taking it more... Okay, I'm going to delete that dot. It looks like it takes it more on like a... more on an eastern track, according to this one. Because if you really try to outline it... I'm going to try and make this smaller. This is so zoomed in. Jesus Christ. Yeah, if you try to follow the general track of this, which we can try... It's going to do this, and then it looks as if, according to this, it's going to do that. Like, this giant, this giant line is what's going to be, is where the eye or the center of pressure is going to be. And it really, yeah, this doesn't look right. No. If you live on the eastern coast of Florida, you're getting more than a foot of rain. This looks like it's taking it more to the east. Even though that would be good, that would be amazing, but something is just not agreeing with me when it comes to that. I don't know what it is. Some reason it's like the storm. Wait, the storm has to like either. Yeah. No. Because of how slow it's gonna be going, this is gonna be off. No. There's no way. It's gonna get more than that. It's gonna get way more than that. No. Like, if you live on the eastern coast of Florida, you can expect way more than this. Like, the 4 to 6 inches, prepare for a foot, okay? At least a foot. because this storm is going to be, for one, moving very slowly. It's already a Category 5, mind you. And when it's turning, it better be turning soon, because if it doesn't, it's going to be dangerously close to Florida. Like the eye wall and all that, and the eye itself may end up making landfall if it doesn't turn within the next 12 to 16 hours as of making of this live stream. Oh god, because it's like moving west at 5 miles an hour right now, but yeah, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm trying to... Here, hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna mute myself. I have to go. And I'm sorry about that, guys. My mom just wanted me to... I don't know, she wanted me to see something. I was like, I'm in the middle of something. I'm in the middle of a live stream. How dare you interrupt me? But anyways, moving on. But let's just go back to that comment. I saw a comment earlier. This track is totally feasible. That's true. Keep in mind, once the trough picks up, it'll accelerate. Yeah, it picks it up. Yeah. You're right. That is definitely right. Yeah, like I said, the speed of every single like system that's gonna be interfering with this Dorian somehow is really gonna play a role, like strongly play a role. But anyways, now that we've looked at this, you guys can screenshot this, do whatever you want with this. But it's definitely gonna change. So if you want this information, I swear to God, not enough people do this. Make sure to go to what I'm going to show you guys how to do this. I swear to God. All right, so go to weather.gov, and then it's going to say this. I mean, at least for right now, it'll have some alert on the screen, and then you click read more, and then you see all of these critical details. You have arrival time of winds, you have the warning cones, you have surface winds, you have key messages that you can look at, you have wind speed probabilities, how strong are the winds going to be in your location, you got potential rainfall, which is what I was just on, and then, storm surge and watch warnings. You got even more down here, and it gives you so much information. I can't stress this enough. It even gives you just where it is right now. Yeah, we do have some other disturbances. We're not going to get into that in this live stream, but yeah, this is wow. But this is where you go. So just type in weather.gov and click on Dorian. Click on the read more. So if you guys didn't see that, you see where it says read more right here. Just click on that, and it'll get you these ever so critical details that you'll need, especially if you're in the path of this, or if you just want to study this for later analysis or whatever. Then for the love of God, this is how you get there. But yeah, NHC issuing advisories for the Atlantic on Hurricane Dorian. NHC issuing advisories on the Eastern Pacific for Tropical Storm Juliet. Yeah, again, that's a completely different video. But anyways, let's go back here. Let's check some comments and just see what's going on here. There are a ton of players in this setup. Yeah, and like I said, the thing I showed you here, I'm just going to show you guys. Oh, God. The thing I showed you guys, this little document right here, see this? That's only one piece of the puzzle. Like I said, the high-pressure system may move to the east by about 30 miles and throw this entire thing off, or the stationary front might move to the south, further stalling it, or further to the north. This low-pressure system that I'm talking about, may not end up happening at all. Well, it'll happen, but it might be slower or faster than what the models are saying right at this moment, because like I said, it's just so uncertain. But I'll just show you guys how you can tell when the forecast is uncertain, at least with hurricanes, or with any sort of frontal system or precipitable? Yeah, some rainfall events, just anything. So you can see you got the green, looks pretty valid. You got all the details, you got where it's gonna rain, how high are the chances that it's going to rain in that specific area. But And you can see it gets a little bit more broad, just a little bit, and then it disappears. It's just gone. The model's like, you know what? This is too far out. I can't handle this anymore. There's way too many calculations that go into predicting that far in time. I can't do this anymore. This is all I can do. So you'll see here and here, it just completely gets rid of it. It's not saying that there's not going to be any rain. It's just saying that it's very uncertain. It's so uncertain that it's best to just not say anything at all than to try and predict something that's going to end up being completely wrong in the long run. So I would say this is a bit of a safety feature for the model. Anyways, you can see, it gets more and more just out of hand. And then you loop it again. You can see how broad it is. There'll be a lot more detail with this, but as the date gets closer, this is Sunday of next week, mind you. This is next week's Sunday. And you can see how it's still detailed. But, like I said, the computer models can only do so much. And so can humans. So, anyways, yeah. Let's just see. The graphics just quit, right? Exactly. Let's see. That's Dorian. Yeah, let's just do that. Oh, that opened it twice. Yep, thank you. Thank you for the link. I should have put it in the chat. You know what? I gotta start doing that more often, is putting like links in the chat just so you guys can like access what I'm doing and stuff, cause yeah. Thank you, Storm Sliders. Storm Sliders literally always has my back, and I'm so thankful for him. But not even just for that, but just for being an amazing person. So yeah. Alright. How long have you been streaming, I wonder? Let's see. An hour and 13 minutes. Wow. I just put the link in there for the viewers. Thank you. Surface maps can be rough sometimes. It really be like that sometimes. Right. Keep in mind... Okay, so... Yep, I read that. Alright, so... Should we look at some more... data, I should say? Should we refresh? Shall we? Let's see. Where is it now? I should refresh literally every single one of these tabs. This can go away. I'm just going to get rid of some of these tabs because, yeah, we can always come back to this. We can come back to this. We can come back to this. Oh, yeah, by the way, this is what I use for my music. So if any person tries to copyright my stuff and is like, you can't play that in my video. Well, I mean, here's all the copyright free music that I use, so you can just look for it there. But anyways, just to prevent a copyright claim, false one at least. So anyways, yeah, mesoscale analysis. Let's look at that just a little bit more, actually. I want to see something. I forgot what I was looking at. Oh, the tornado. Okay, there's no tornado, but like the tornado fixed layer. Let's look at that. Yeah, you can see it hatched. 2. Yeah, probably it was tornado, hail, wind. Let's just see. Day 1 convective outlook, nothing really. Tornado, 2%, 5%, and then 5% there. So you can see there's a few areas that are hatched. I got 2% here, 1%, 0.5%. I don't know if that's necessarily percentage, but it's a chance in terms of scale as to the chances for any sort of helicity development with these convective lines of storms that are rotating around Major Hurricane Dorian. But yeah, you can see there's a long line of storms here. This is not front. The front's right over here, mind you. This is kind of just a low pressure type system, I guess. But yeah, this storm is going to be making a turn very, very, very soon. I'm hoping, for the love of everything, that this storm, aka Dorian, turns very soon. Because if it don't, I'm going to be mad. And I think a lot of other people in Florida are going to be mad. So, yeah, it looks like it's just so... It's like you can barely tell it even moved. You're like, Matthew, you're playing the same thing. And I kind of am. I really am. This is, like, insane. It's about to hit, like... No, the Grand Bahama, which if you guys don't... You're like, Matthew, where's the Grand Bahama? It's that island right there. This is, like, the most eastern portions of this island are just getting pummeled by the eye wall. The eye wall is probably right around there. as of right now. So the most eastern portions of the Grand Bahama Island, which is one of the last ones it's going to be affecting. Yeah, one of the last islands that Dorian's going to be affecting from the Bahama chain and all that before it hits Florida. So yeah, the eye is still very well defined. You can see just as we go into night, we're probably going to lose a little bit of convection. It's not going to be too much for sure. So I'm just going to trust that Florida's going to do okay. They're already preparing. They know what to do. They've been through tons and tons of hurricanes, so there's no real need for, oh my god, this one's getting, like, we're all panicking. Like, I mean, I'm just going to hope for the best, definitely, and I always do, no matter where you live and where it's hitting, whether you're used to it or not. But yeah, I don't think we need this anymore. Okay, this is good. 5 watching. Oh, an 18. Let's see, is the light on my face? Oh, I hope the light's not on my face. Why does it look like it's going slow? What the flip? That's strange. Okay. Yeah, let's just see. I'm gonna check my comments on my phone now, just to see what's happening. Hopefully my phone's still working. Holy crap. Okay. Wow. It's at 42%. Wow. Alright. Let's just get rid of screen mirroring for that. There we go. Oh, God. Alright. We don't need that. Alright. Let's check our stream. Make sure everything's still doing okay. 258. Alright. Yeah, we're just going to check our comments real quick, and then we'll get back into this. 259. Alright. Good. Yeah, but like I said, if you enjoy this live stream, if you're still watching, then I highly encourage you to like this live stream and subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Weather World. The subscribe button is literally below the dang live stream, so don't hesitate. You'll find a lot of amazing weather content you can check out. You are free to check out all my other content once you're done watching this live stream. But yeah, already 5 likes. Yo, let's go. Okay, 5 likes. Usually not something most people go crazy over, but hey, you know what? A 259 subscriber channel and 5 likes on the live stream. Hey, I'll take it. You know what? Good job, people. Good job. Let's go. Anyways, yeah, it makes me sound like I'm like thirsty for likes. I'm really not. I mean, if you like it, then go ahead, like it. For sure. But that kind of made me sound like I was thirsty. I'm definitely not thirsty for the likes. So, anyways, I just like doing YouTube. So, yeah. Oh, geez. Where are the current coordinates for this storm, I wonder? I really wonder. Okay, this is definitely the right website to be using. Got demonetized, even though I'm technically not monetized anyway. I'm still 17. Age can't lie, but literally... Yeah, let me check out Pivotal Weather. Hold on. Because I have not been on here in a while. Let's just do this for the heck of everything. And you can... Oh, wow. This is really clean. This is very, very clean. Holy cow. Okay, cyclone maps. 160 knots, 184. Okay, when was this? 4 o'clock p.m. Okay, that'll be 4 o'clock in my time. And right now... Wait, hold on. When did they issue this? They issued this how long ago? 2 hours? Wait a minute. Okay, so you guys see this, right? Valid 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That would be 4 o'clock Central Daylight Time. And right now it's 5:29, so that's about an hour and a half old. Okay. So this is about an hour and a half old. This information is about an hour and a half old, just so you guys know. Yeah. Yep, and then location. This is probably changed. This probably hasn't changed that much. Probably not. Yeah, 26.6 degrees north and 77.3 degrees west. Max winds 184 miles an hour. Still very strong, but there have been some drop zones and other sources that have said it's well over 200 miles an hour right now. Even storm sliders, and I'll state that again. And I trust them, so... Yeah, you can see, literally, it says wind gusts, 224 miles an hour, right there. Boom. Minimum pressure is about 910, and that's just minimum pressure. So, yeah, let's just get there. All right. Day 2 outlook. 10%. Okay, that literally did nothing. Okay, Atlantic storm tracks. Here we go. So, here we go. I say that a lot. So, right now it's Category 5. It's going to be very sluggish over these next few cycles. Or cycles and not cycles, days. As I've said before, weakening to a Category 4 as it moves up the Florida coast. Weakening to a Category 3. And then as it goes, as it hits the Georgia coast, it's going to weaken to a Category 2. And as it gets closer and closer to land, it'll be a Category 1. And it'll still have some pretty strong effects. Flooding, storm surge, all that stuff will still be a primary concern. But you can see with this too, with Pivotal Weather 2, how close it says the center of pressure, or the eye, is going to come from the Outer Banks. And yeah, now I know it's called the Outer Banks. I just never called it that, but that's what it's called, and I'm going to call it that now. So yeah, you can just see how close it becomes. So close. I really am starting to think it will make landfall. It'll probably make landfall in the Outer Banks. Something's really telling me it will, which is not good. Which everyone should be out of the Outer Banks anyway. It should be gone. Like, no. Even if it is a Category 1, it's still something you should take seriously. It's something you should take just as seriously as an EF1 or EF0 tornado. You know, that can still do damage, even if it's not that strong. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Let's just see here. Dorian. Tropical. Here we go. If we can. Let's just look at some stuff here. This may take care of our average ACE score for the year. Okay. UI, yeah, I hope so. Wait. Let me read that again. I'm reading fast. This may take care of our average score, and this light is really annoying. It's like on my face. Our AC score this year. Yeah, accumulated cyclone energy. Yeah. I think, no, I know what you're talking about. I was just trying to think. I was like, wait, do I know that? Yeah, I know that. Never mind. Okay, so, yeah, tropical. Let's try to go tropical. Or is that all it goes to? Is that all it tells us? No, it can't be. No. Yeah, even here, we can look here. Yeah, we can look here. Okay, so let's actually go to the HER model. Oh, no. Let's go to the HER model, if possible. Oh, God, you are glitching out. Okay, 978. Yes, way off, but okay. When is this? When is this in effect? Valid Monday, tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow's definitely not going to be 978 millibars. No, HER model, no. No. Even though this is... Well, actually, no. Now that I read it, yeah, 1,500 millibar thickness. Yeah, that's... Yeah, never mind. And this... I think it's taking the pressure from a slightly different altitude, not from the ground. So the 979 millibars is obviously a little off. It's probably being taken from aloft, maybe? Slightly? Yeah. Like I said, I gotta do more weather research on this. But anyways, going into Sunday, Monday, let's just scroll down here. Oh, okay, that's... Stay there. Yeah, 977. It's still off the coast of Florida. Let's go over here. Alright, where do you go? Let's see. Let's just stop there and see where it is. Yep, still off the coast. Actually, we could probably just press this button. Can't we? Yeah, we can. Okay, well, let's go down a little bit. Alright. Yeah, you guys can see. Yeah, it barely, like... It doesn't forecast it that far out, but you can see it slowly makes its way and then kind of stops. You can see... Yeah, let's just look at that a little bit and get rid of that. Okay, there we go. Yeah. If we can, no. No? Oh, well, that's awkward. Let's just do this. Yeah, that works. Okay, so if we just move it that way so you guys can see. Yeah, this is moving really close. And then 966, 967. Again, this measurement's probably being taken slightly differently, so that's probably why the pressure is the way it is. Because I was about to say 910 and 970 something is way off the spectrum. Like, it's way, like, that's like comparing a Category 5 to like a Category 1. Like, I'm pretty sure this isn't a Category 1. Yeah, so it's probably being taken slightly differently. They probably translate this a little differently on here. But, yeah. So let's look at some different ones. Let's look at the, what else should we look at? Let's look at the 3 kilometer from the NAM. The 3 kilometer NAM CONUS. CONUS. If we can. That would be nice. Okay, here we go. Okay, this pressure is making a little bit more sense. Let's go here. Okay, 947. Whoa, okay, you're moving really fast. Okay, so let's just go like that, if we can. 902. Right now it says 947 for some reason, but you can see 900. Oh, whoa, back up. Wait, what did that say? 898. Jesus. Okay. So yeah, by then it's still going to be a Category 5 according to the NAM 3 kilometer CONUS. Jesus Christ. 902. Absolutely pummeling the coast of Florida, the East Coast. And then that's as far as it goes. And this is going into Wednesday. Wednesday it's going to be right around here at 909 millibars according to Pivotal Weather on the NAM 3 kilometers. So again, if you guys want to look this up yourself, I will provide this in the chat. So let's see here. V. Boom. There we go. The NAM. Check out the STP on that. Let's see here. Let us see here. Alright, so yeah, the southeast. Let's see. Let's look at a sounding actually. Wow. Okay. Holy crap. Let's see. What do we have here? Where's the temperature inversion? Huh. Oh, I see it. Never mind. Okay, it's like really small. Okay. I see what this is. Oh my god. Or A2. And then goes. Alright. So let's just take a sample from directly on the eye wall of this. Let's see. Where is it right now? Let's go back a little bit. And now. See what it says now. Oh boy. Yep, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I got some strong winds on that. Pretty strong winds on that thing. Let's see. Let's just look at some values right here. I'm just looking right here for a second. If you guys don't know where I'm looking at this entire chart right here. That was a very horrible way to outline it. I'm sorry. Effective layer STP. Oh! EF4 plus. Okay. EF0. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, there's potential for a lot here. There's definitely... Yep, potential hazard type. Tornado. Okay. Classic supercell. Yeah, there's a good chance for tornadoes with this thing. Good God. Wow, okay. I mean, as with any strong hurricane you would expect, it's not like a... Hurricanes produce tornadoes? What? No. Definitely not it. So, anyways. Oh, we're up to 6 viewers. Nice. There's a separate map of SCPs under the severe weather tab. Oh, is there really? Okay. Severe weather tab. Let's get to the severe weather tab. Alright. Let's just go here. Yep, here we go. So, let's look at some STP. Here we go. Significant tornado parameter. There it is. Alright. Now, let's just see where that falls. Woo-wee! There. Wow, that's a lot. Alright. Jesus. Alright, so let's go to now. Significant tornado threat. So, just to give you guys the basics, the brighter the colors, the stronger their chances of a tornado or convection with tornadic potentials. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, see, right along that eye wall. Just look at that, especially the northeastern flank. Jesus. Let's just look at it. Yep, 5.8, 4, 4.7. They measure this a little bit differently because I know they do joules per kilogram with regular supercells, but with this I know they do it a little bit differently. So yeah, 1.7 looks like the highest I'm seeing right now is 5.9. Oh nope, 6. What was that? 6.2. All right. Anything else? Looks like you got some lower chances on the southern flank. Got like nothing over here for some reason. Let's just see if we can go forward a little bit. Let's just play along. Let's just play it and see what happens. Yep, looks like you got some chances offshore. And it gets even worse. Oh my god. Yeah, that, Jesus Christ. Here, let's move that a little bit. Yeah, it's not really looking too good. It looks like a lot of times it starts on the northeast, extends to the southern flank, revolves itself around, then ends up on the northern flank as its top. Yep, 7, 4, 3, 2, 8.1. Is this like a scale from... Let's just, hold on. Oh, from 8.5. Okay, so it goes, I think, from 1 to 9 or something. Okay. It looks like, yeah, the significant tornado parameter is pretty high, especially offshore. But right around Daytona Beach, the part that stretches out just a little bit, they may be more at a risk for an isolated tornado threat. Or more, yeah, it's not even scattered. It's more of like a, yeah, this is pretty bad, pretty bad. Yep, 6.2, 3, 7.1. Yeah, these are pretty high values. Pretty high values. Let's look at some wind shear, actually, just to see what's going on here. See if wind shear is going to be playing a significant factor in this, which it will eventually, but let's just look real quick. Yep, wind shear. Yeah, pretty high on the northern flank, it looks like, just all the time. Because the more wind shear there is and the more ingredients there are together, especially with wind shear and it's the right type, the stronger the chances there are of convection and helicity and vorticity and all that happening. But yeah, here we go. Let's just see here. So, doesn't look like we have any more comments. Let's see, lifted index. What time is it? 5:42? How long have we been streaming again? We've been streaming for an hour and 35. Good God. You know what? I'm going to go for an hour and 50, so about 15 more minutes. 15 more minutes, 5 minutes. And then I'll probably wrap it up. Wow, okay. So, lapse rate. Let's see what else we can do. Because I just want to see, like, okay, supercell composite. I think that's just... Okay, interesting. Alright, well, I guess we can do that. And how strong this storm's gonna be. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's... at least it looks like it's not even gonna touch Florida really that much. You're like, oh, they issuing all these warnings if this is what's gonna happen. Like, it's gonna... This is just where the strongest chances for the strongest of the strong storms is supposed to happen. You know, so if you're like, oh, well, this doesn't look too bad, well, it's worse than you think, you know, because you always got the outer bands on the outside, which will cause flooding, storm surge, you know, winds of an excess of 120 plus miles an hour, especially inland. You're not exempt from this, so if you live in Florida, if you don't live in the Panhandle of Florida, I'm not trying to scare you, but you should be scared. You know, like, you actually, like, I'm not even, like, I know I laughed a little, but, like, I'm really not trying to joke around. Like, this is pretty darn serious, you know, pretty serious, you know, especially as it moves up the coast. And this even says it's not even going to hit or make landfall. It's not even going to make landfall. It looks like the eye is not even going to touch it with most of these. Let's look at the HWRF. The NWMB looks like, yeah, this looks a little bit more broad, but we'll try it. Why not? Why not? This looks like it takes it closer, if not has it stall just to the north of Miami and just to the south of Daytona Beach slightly. Yeah, this one, you can see, this is supercell composite on this model right here. The eye is pretty well developed and from the most cases, and then it kind of just sits there, goes very slow, dumps a ton of rain onto these northern counties, and then, yeah, that's what this one's saying for some reason. Okay, well then, let's try the RAP model, if that even does anything, which I highly doubt, but we can use it, we can try it, even though that doesn't really... Okay. No. What's happening? Is there anything happening? Okay, this thing's like frozen. What is going on? Alrighty. Continental U.S. No, 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 no. Go back, go back, go back, go back. Let's try the... Oh, God. Convection allowing... Let's try the HRW model, just to see what that says. Alright, let's play it. And this is also under supercell composite. We're just trying to see, you know, the supercell composite and, like, where the strongest storms are going to be located inside the hurricane. This one... What? It just has it sitting there. Oh, and then it backtracks. Okay. You see this? Are you guys seeing this? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's just whoop-de-doop-de-doo. And then... Okay, I'm just gonna stay here. La 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 la. Just moving at like 1 mile an hour. Oh, I'm going backwards now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. Okay. Alright. This is quite tough, I must say. I must say. Let's try another one, I think. You know what? Let's just try the CFS. I don't think we tried the CFS, have we? No, we haven't. And this is the continental U.S. Oh, we don't do regional? Dang. No tropical? Dang! That's tough. Okay. Fine. Fine. What is this? Oh, this is surface-based cape. That's why it's giving me a weird picture. I was like, what the heck is going on here? Alright. So, 4 views. Alright, so... Strong frontal genesis on the NAM within the hurricane. Oh, God. Clouds have actually been cooling. I saw something on cooling a little bit. Like 2 or 3 hours ago, but... Oh, God, voice crack. But yeah, the RAP is hard to use. Yeah. Actually, let me look at that for a second. Pivotal weather... Yeah, the RAP, like I said, you can see the continental U.S. and then, yeah, it's kind of harsh, but you know, that's how life is, I guess. Sometimes it really be like that. Sometimes you can see it doesn't really give that doesn't give that good of a picture. It only gives like one hemisphere of this. It really looks like a cut in half donut. Like a donut that's been cut in half. Like, it doesn't even show the other side of Dorian. Oh my God. Ah! Dang you, RAP. Shoot. You know what? I wonder what the GFS Legacy... oh my God. Legacy is saying. Do you do regional? Oh, thank God. Jeez. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for doing regional, GFS Legacy. You are my best friend now. I think, if you load. You gonna load? No? Okay, you'll load. Alright. Come on. Let's see here. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's already loaded. Never mind. Let's move that all out of the way. What the... What? What just happened? What just happened? Alright. Let's go down here. Oh, here comes Dorian. Oh, what the... It says it's gonna stall here, too. Yo, like, that's the second model that said that. And what is happening? That is definitely not what I wanted to click on, but alright. I don't... Just ignore this ad up here. Jesus Christ. What about the Canadian model? What was the Canadian model saying? Canada, what you be saying? Alright, this is for bulk shear, surface, and precipitation. Let's go under severe weather if we... Can we? That's it? That's all it does? All. Okay, I guess that's all we're doing then. This is the Canadian model, I guess. Or really one of the only ones that I can use as of right now. You can see there's Dorian. Weird little purple dot. Shoots up to the north. Ends up... Oh, what the... What is even happening? Alright, so let me go back to this one, actually. I want to just... What is this? Alright, let's just put that back and try this again. No? Oh, I accidentally forgot. There we go. What? Okay, this doesn't give us much detail, but okay. It says it's going to... Yeah, oh, did you see that? Did you guys see that? You know, it's just... Boom, right there, right there. Look at that. 554, this is a DAM. No sounding data whatsoever, but that's okay. 951 millibars, probably be that actually seems accurate with all the other stuff I've been seeing. Probably be a category 2 by then, at least a weak one. Yeah, the Outer Banks are they're gonna get it. They're gonna get it. There's no avoiding it. Like, I would say there's a good 70% chance that this is gonna end up impacting, like the eye of the hurricane is going to end up impacting the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is not going to be good. Alright, let's see. I wonder how Starship Mk1 will fare through this decameters. Oh, God, I know. Yeah, for you guys that don't know, SpaceX and NASA and, you know, all these other corporations, well, I'll just talk about SpaceX. They have Starship, which you guys should know about Starship. If you don't, look it up. They have all their facilities down, you know, in Cape Canaveral. And yeah, the storm's going to be buried down it very, very soon within the next 36-ish hours, maybe 48 hours extending it, because the storm's going to be moving so terribly slow. I've been seeing videos of them, like, taking their the launch towers and everything. Well, not the launch towers, but like the mobile launch pads and moving them into, you know, shelter and safety. I haven't seen any videos of SpaceX doing any sort of preparations, let alone photos, but I would have to look that up probably after the live stream. Oh, God. But yeah, I really hope it's okay. Hopefully their nose cone doesn't blow over. Oh, God. If you guys don't get that reference, then look it up. Starship's cone blows over during thunderstorm. Look it up. But anyways, so, yeah, we definitely don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. I'm just going to clear out some tabs for you guys. Why does it say live stream offline? Wait, what? Wait, what? 10,000 meters. Wait. Okay, hold on. I'm getting a little concerned that... Oh, no. Don't you dare tell me that the stream is off or something. Come on. It's not off. What? Why were there saying... Why did it do that? Why did it say that my stream was off? That makes legitimately no sense, but okay. Anyways, moving on. It does that sometimes. Yeah, that's very true. But anyways, let's see. How long have we been going for? About an hour 46. Heck, you know what? Screw it, guys. We're going to go for 2 hours, and then I'm going to end this. We'll go for a little bit longer. We're just going to check on some stuff, and that'll be that. So, yeah. Pivotal weather, we're going to keep that up for now. Let's check on tropical tidbits. Let's just... Oh, Jesus Christ. No. Definitely not what I wanted to look up. Yeah, you guys are probably like, Matthew, why don't you just open the other tab where it literally says tropical tidbits? Well... I'm just going to completely forget that I did that. But, see if anything significant has changed. Let's look at some of these. Now, again... I've watched some of this guy's videos. This is Tropical Tidbits. He has his own YouTube channel, so if you look up tropicaltidbits.com on YouTube, then he has his own YouTube channel. He does updates, like very, very detailed updates on all sorts of weather systems, including the majority of them being hurricanes, I should say, but he also does other weather systems, I think. But yeah, if you want to check that out, then you can go do that. Just type in tropicaltidbits.com on YouTube, and he has his own YouTube channel. But anyways, let's look at some intensity guidance again, just to see what's going on. You can see before, actually, I should note, it was like down here, and like the intensity was down here, and now it's been upgraded to about 160 knots, which is close to around 185 miles an hour in miles per hour, if you translate that, I'm pretty sure. Or at least close to that. But like I said, it's a mid-level Category 5, which is definitely not good. Bahamas is just getting pummeled right now. It's getting absolutely decimated. It's a horrific situation. Yeah, going into Cat 4, next 48 hours in the next 2 days, it's going to keep that trend until it eventually starts weakening, going into Wednesday and Thursday, becoming a Category 2, and then Category 1. Then Friday, well, Saturday and Sunday, it'll become a Category 1, and then, yeah, by Sunday, it'll be a tropical storm, and it'll be completely off, and off in its own world, and it'll eventually die, if you want to say that, dissipate in meteorological terms. So, yeah. Anyways, let's just see here. That's the intensity right now. Mid-level Category 5. Let's look at some of the models. Again, I want to point this out. These are not mine. These are not my forecasts. These are not, like, these images I'm showing you, like, right here. These are not my forecasts that I made. These are sources from somewhere else, so I'm not claiming these as my own, okay? It even says, do not use this map to make decisions. Seek official info, which, you know, would be just... He's basically saying just check more than one source for information, not just this one. So, you can see, this is the trend of some of the spaghetti models. This is the GFS tracks as of today. And, yeah, it takes it well offshore, at least for the eye of the center of pressure. But, like I said, that doesn't mean that these areas along the East Coast aren't going to get affected pretty severely. You know, even if you're in the outer bands of Hurricane Dorian, it's the Category 5, and it's offshore by, like, the center pressure's off by a few hundred miles, you're still going to feel winds of upwards of 110. So you're still going to get battered, like, absolutely crazy. So, like I said, treat it as if you were getting a direct hit. So, yeah. Let's see. Did they change anything with this? 185, okay, 26.6 degrees at 77.3 degrees west. Yeah, right now it's going to be a major hurricane up until Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday begins a weakening trend, and as I've said before, you know, it just weakens and on. This is Advisory 34. Maximum sustained winds about 185 miles an hour, winds gusting to about 220 still. Surprised they don't put that in. They didn't put that in here, which is kind of strange, but... Still moving west at 5 miles an hour. Alright, 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, so this was 4 o'clock. So they're probably going to issue another advisory in the next few minutes, I'm hoping. But yeah, that's really what's happening with that. Holy cow, there's a lot of comments. Alright, only for a few seconds, though. Hurricane Hunter's approaching the core. You know what? I should actually check that. I'm going to check that right now. Hold on. Let's see. Aircraft recon. Here we go. So, oh, yep, there it is. Hello there. How you doing? Now, this, oh my god, they are right in it. They're almost right in it. Yeah, they're penetrating the eye wall right now. They are absolutely going in, bro. Look at this. Alright, so if we just get rid of this. If you guys don't know where the plane is, it is right there where that little silver fish looking thing is. That is actually a plane, mind you. But, and this is the general track of everything. Or not everything, the plane itself. So it's been following a track directly into the eye. It's just been going straight in. It doesn't do, like, you know, circular rounds through the storm. It doesn't follow any sort of particular pattern. It just goes directly in, you know, with full force, full power, full throttle. And they've just been going absolutely crazy with this. Right now, like I said, the Grand Bahama right over here, just in the eastern portion, has been getting absolutely pummeled, especially the smaller region to the east right here. Looks like an eye, but yeah, right around here is where it's feeling its strongest effects. And then as it moves this way, you can see like the forecast trajectory, you know, gets further and further out. That is absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible drawing, but that's okay. You can see the Florida coast right along there, actually. Correction. But yeah, literally, they don't have that far to go. They really don't. They don't have that far to go, you know, to get to the eye, because it's getting so flipping close to Florida and whatever. But yeah, they only have like maybe at least 300 miles-ish, maybe 400. Before they even reach the eye, so it's really not that far away. But yeah, aircraft recon has been absolutely crazy. You can see all the missions that they've been doing on this page right here. It's called tropicaltidbits.com/recon/, and this is where you'll get it from. Yep, AF-304, mission number 30 into Dorian. They've done 30 missions on this thing. Low-level reconnaissance. They're in the storm right now. Yep, bearing 135 degrees. So, yeah. That actually makes sense. Like, if you guys... I'll educate you guys on, like, bearing and, you know, heading and all that stuff in another video or whatever. Looks like 3032 GPM. GPM. Is that meters? I don't... Oh, wait, no. Storm Slider said it in an earlier comment. Didn't he? Hold on a minute. Didn't he say something? Wait, hold on. Wait, did you use decimeters or... Hold on. Well, either way, I mean, they're pretty high up. Here, you know what? I'm just gonna scroll all the way down. Still moving west at 5 miles an hour. Nope, change in strength as of 7 p.m. Next update, it should look way more intense. Yeah, that's very, very true. Very true. Yeah, this thing is not... It's not gonna weaken until most likely tomorrow morning. At least not even that much, mind you. But like I said, here's some other ones. Mission number 30, you got mission number 29, into Dorian. Oh, Jesus Christ. You have stats, you know, all these other ones are finished. It's not like they're doing multiple, like, rounds or whatever, you know. They're not having multiple planes in there at a time is what I'm trying to say. This one's finished, number 28, and, you know, it just goes on and on and on, but, yeah, some of these, it looks like they may have either A, deleted them, or B, they're on a different page. Yeah, low-level reconnaissance. You can see how many times this one specifically went through the eye of Dorian. It just went absolutely crazy. You can just go, it just crisscrossed its way around Dorian in these very specific patterns that they do, actually. I mean, with some missions they do specific patterns and other ones they don't. But, yeah, this has been actually very insane. But I'm just trying to see. Let's see what these say. Okay, not very many of them are taking it. Yeah, okay, so you can see if anything else, it's not probably... It's probably... It has a higher chance of hitting or making landfall on Daytona Beach than it does anywhere else in Florida, but because it's out by just maybe 10 or 20 miles from the main coastline or whatever, it's still, you know, attached to Florida, obviously, but it's just a little bit of a bulge in the geographic state of Florida. But it would have a slightly higher chance, but not by much. Like I said, it's got a curve, and it's got a curve quick. If it's going to end up missing or not making landfall in Florida or coming dangerously close. Here, let's just delete that. But looks like the models are still saying that it's not going to make landfall until it hit until the Outer Banks of North Carolina, in which actually quite a few models are saying it's going to be either within a few miles or just straight up right on the Outer Banks of North Carolina is where it would make its landfall mark. One model even says it it makes landfall in Massachusetts and Connecticut and all there. Well, that's... I don't think that's going to happen. It's the only model that says that, and most of them start going haywire after 120 hours, it looks like. But, yeah, the Outer Banks has the highest chance of landfall from Hurricane Dorian, or Major Hurricane Dorian right now. By then, it'll be a Category 1, but, like I said, Category 1 is still nothing to mess around with. You had Hurricane Irene and some other ones that, you know, were still, like, not the strongest of the strong, but they brought extremely devastating, you know, effects despite, you know, their category, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Anyways, let's just see here. No change as of 7 o'clock. Alright, so, it's been an hour 57. Let's just, let's get in here. We can close this out, because we definitely don't need that anymore. Yep, stream health is somewhat nominal in a degree. Okay, everything's fine. 2 people are watching. Good. I'm just checking stream health. Let's see, what time is it now for me? 6:05. God, I've been doing this a while. Okay, so... Yeah, I'm gonna probably go eat dinner and then keep analyzing this off camera. Doing some updates on Twitter. Now, For anyone that's watching this later on or somehow still watching this, good for you. Make sure you like this video and subscribe my like this live stream and subscribe my YouTube channel, which is Weatherworld. Obviously, promoting this as much as I can. But also, if you have a Twitter, if you have one, if you don't, what the heck is wrong with you? I'm just kidding. But if you do have a Twitter already, then I do have a Twitter. It's very crucial that you follow me on there because that's where I do a lot of updates on not just Hurricane Dorian, but like a ton of other weather systems and projects. You know, I have this secret project that I'm doing with the weather balloon. Not going to get into that too much, but anyways, my Twitter is at weatherwoods777. So just weather woods, WOODS, and then 3 7s. Look it up. You'll find me, and you'll be just fine. Or you can just look up Matthew Woods. It should be there either way. But yeah. Make sure to follow me on there if you want to keep it up to date with, you know, all the weather systems and any projects and video uploads that I may be doing in the next few days. I do a ton of that's where you would find most of my video notifications of when I'm uploading, what time of day, what day I'm uploading, being like, okay guys, you know, this is when I'm uploading and all that stuff. So that's like your best notification center besides YouTube to get the latest video content from my YouTube channel. So anyways, I'm trying to see what else is here now. Shouldn't be too long from now. I wonder if we'll get another. Yeah, it shouldn't be too long. It really shouldn't be. But you know what? When that update does come, I will post it on my Twitter. Hopefully, there's a lot of people that can retweet that, or some people that can retweet that, because every update is very important and needs to get to as many people as possible for their safety and well-being. So, 913 millibars extrapolated. Holy cow! Wow. Yeah, 913 is pretty small. 155 knots on the SFMR. Jesus Christ. Yeah, 155 is up there. It's definitely up there. I think that's like 184, 185. Close to 190, I think. But it's gonna get, it's still up there, and it's gonna remain a Cat 5 for the next 12 to 16 hours before it starts downgrading to a Category 4. But it's gonna remain a Category 4 for the next 2 to 3 days after it starts getting downgraded like that. But like I said, I think, you know what, guys? This has been an amazing live stream for anyone that joined. I highly encourage you to either rewind the stream. I will be posting this live stream on my channel. For you guys that are wondering, oh my god, are you going to post this useful information on this channel? Yes, I am. So, yeah, this might take a while to process, but either way, whatever, it's fine. I'm going to do whatever I can for you guys to help you guys stay safe from, you know, severe weather and just make you guys as happy as possible. So, anyways, guys, you know what? I think that'll do it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I hope you guys got a lot out of it. Honestly, like I said, I put the links in the chat for where you can go to find all this information. Again, stay up to date with your local weather agencies, especially if you live in the path of this storm. And even if you don't, and if you know somebody that lives in the path of this, tell them to evacuate. If they're already evacuated, good. But, you know, just thoughts and prayers, all that. Make sure everyone's okay. And yeah, this is gonna be a very interesting next few days. You know, I might do another live stream. I'll let you know on my Twitter, which I promoted earlier, which is at weatherwood777. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I mean, why do I keep saying video? I said video. Live stream? Jesus Christ. I'm in video mode for some reason. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Do not forget to like this live stream and subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Weatherworld, down in the, you know, down, just click the subscribe button. It's down below. There's no down description down or anything. I'm so used to that. Good God. But yeah, just click the subscribe. Yeah, click the subscribe bell, and then turn the post notification bell on so you get all notifications from my channel. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. I'm going to say bye real quick, though. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. Oh, God, that is definitely not how you spell watching. Nope, not that either. Boop. And see ya.